Have you ever looked at your relationship and wondered, is this meant to be? Is there a cosmic force that brought you together, aligning the stars in your favor? Do you feel a deep connection, a sense of destiny, as if some unseen force brought you together? This feeling of being intertwined with another soul, as if your paths were always meant to cross? Or does your relationship feel more like a chaotic dance full of passion and arguments in equal measure? The highs and lows, the intense emotions that can sometimes feel overwhelming. But how can we tell if our relationships are divinely inspired or simply caught in a whirlwind of disarray? Is there a way to discern the true nature of our connections? The truth is, most relationships fall somewhere in between. They are neither purely destined nor entirely chaotic, but a blend of both. They are a complex tapestry woven from threads of joy and sorrow, peace and conflict, deep connection and moments of disconnect. Each thread represents a different aspect of the relationship, contributing to the overall picture. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of emotions, the highs and lows that come with loving another person. The passion can be intoxicating, but it can also lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. This journey of understanding begins with self-reflection. Taking the time to look inward and examine your own feelings and behaviors can provide valuable insights. Take a moment to examine your relationship. Reflect on the moments of joy and the times of struggle. What patterns do you notice? How do you feel when you're with your partner? Do you feel a sense of peace and contentment, or is there a constant undercurrent of tension? Do you feel safe, supported, and loved for who you are? A healthy relationship should provide a foundation of security and acceptance. Or do you often find yourself walking on eggshells, afraid to fully express yourself? Communication is key in any relationship, and feeling unable to speak your truth can be a sign of deeper issues. Open and honest communication can help bridge the gap between partners. It's important to share your thoughts and feelings, even when it's difficult. Sometimes, seeking outside help can provide new perspectives and tools for navigating the complexities of a relationship. Therapy or counseling can be a valuable resource. Ultimately, the strength of a relationship lies in the willingness of both partners to grow and adapt together. It's a journey of mutual discovery and support. Cherish the moments of connection and celebrate the milestones. These are the building blocks of a lasting and meaningful relationship. So, is your love story written in the stars? Perhaps it's a blend of destiny and choice, a beautiful dance of two souls finding their way together. One of the first steps in discerning the nature of your relationship is to honestly assess its dynamics. Are you constantly arguing, caught in a cycle of blame and resentment? Do you feel unheard, disrespected, or even unsafe in your relationship? These are serious red flags. On the other hand, do you feel a deep sense of peace and contentment when you're with your partner? Do you support each other's dreams, celebrate each other's successes, and offer comfort and understanding during times of need? It's important to remember that no relationship is perfect. Even the healthiest couples will experience disagreements and challenges. The key difference lies in how these challenges are approached. It's easy to get swept away by the initial stages of a relationship, the excitement of new love, the butterflies in your stomach, the constant yearning to be together. But as the honeymoon phase fades, it's essential to take a step back and evaluate the foundation upon which your relationship is built. If your relationship feels like a constant battle, with arguments erupting over the smallest things, it's time to take a closer look. Are you constantly trying to change your partner, to mold them into your ideal image? Are you holding on to past hurts, allowing resentment to fester and poison your interactions? True love is not about trying to change someone into who you want them to be. It's about accepting them for who they are, flaws and all, and supporting their growth and evolution. Trust and respect form the bedrock of any healthy relationship. Without these essential elements, love cannot flourish. Trust is built through consistent actions, through keeping your promises, being there for your partner when they need you, and being honest and transparent in your interactions. Respect encompasses valuing your partner's opinions, even when you disagree, listening attentively when they speak, and treating them with kindness and consideration. When trust and respect are present, you create a safe haven for vulnerability. This vulnerability fosters a deep emotional connection, allowing your love to deepen and grow over time. If trust has been broken, It's essential to address the issue head-on, with honesty and a willingness to rebuild. Section 5. Communication, the bridge to understanding. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. It's the bridge that connects two hearts, allowing for understanding, intimacy, and growth. Effective communication involves expressing your needs and feelings clearly and respectfully, listening attentively to your partner's perspective, and being willing to compromise and find solutions that work for both of you. One of the biggest pitfalls in relationships is the assumption that our partners should automatically know what we're thinking or feeling. We expect them to read our minds, to understand our unspoken needs. This often leads to misunderstandings, resentment, and unmet expectations. Remember, your partner is not a mind reader. If something is bothering you, if you have a need that's not being met, it's your responsibility to communicate it clearly and directly. Section 6. Intimacy, more than just physical touch. When we think of intimacy, our minds often jump to physical touch. While physical intimacy is an important aspect of romantic relationships, it's just one piece of the puzzle. True intimacy encompasses emotional, intellectual, and spiritual connection as well. Emotional intimacy involves feeling safe and comfortable enough to share your innermost thoughts and feelings with your partner. It's about being vulnerable, allowing yourself to be seen and loved for who you truly are. When all these aspects of intimacy are present, your relationship becomes a source of strength, comfort, and unwavering support. Section 7. Shared values, the foundation of a lasting bond. Shared values form the foundation of a lasting and fulfilling relationship. When you and your partner are aligned in your core beliefs and principles, you create a sense of unity and purpose. You're both working towards common goals, supporting each other's dreams, and creating a life that reflects your shared vision. Shared values might include your beliefs about family, religion, finances, or your approach to work and leisure. It's not necessary to agree on everything, but it's important to have a fundamental understanding and respect for each other's perspectives. When your values clash, it can lead to conflict and resentment. It's important to have open and honest conversations about your values early on in a relationship. Sometimes, despite our best intentions, we find ourselves trapped in unhealthy relationship patterns. These patterns often stem from past experiences, unresolved trauma, or learned behaviors from our childhoods. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards breaking free and creating healthier, more fulfilling relationships. One common toxic pattern is codependency, where one partner relies excessively on the other for their emotional well-being. This creates an unhealthy imbalance in the relationship, with one partner feeling suffocated and the other feeling constantly needed. If you recognize these patterns in your relationship, it's essential to seek professional help. While external advice from friends, family, or even relationship experts can be helpful, the most profound guidance often comes from within. Trust your intuition, that inner voice that whispers truths your conscious mind may try to ignore. Pay attention to how you feel when you're with your partner. Do you feel uplifted, energized, and supported? Or do you feel drained, depleted, and emotionally exhausted? Your body and your emotions hold valuable wisdom. Learn to listen to their subtle cues. Spend time in quiet reflection. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we come to the painful realization that a relationship is no longer serving us. It may be a toxic relationship that's causing more harm than good, or it may simply be a case of two people growing in different directions. Whatever the reason, it takes immense courage to walk away from a relationship, especially one in which you've invested time, energy, and emotions. But remember, staying in a relationship that's no longer serving you is like clinging to a life raft that's slowly sinking. It's okay to grieve the loss of a relationship, even if it's for the best. Allow yourself time to heal, to process your emotions, and to rediscover yourself outside of the context of that relationship. Ending a relationship, even one that's no longer serving you, can be a painful experience. But it's also an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and the chance to create space for something new and beautiful to enter your life. Don't be afraid to open your heart to love again, to trust that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't see it yet. Love can be found in the most unexpected places, often when we least expect it. Focus on cultivating self-love, on nurturing your own passions and interests. When you radiate love and happiness from within, you become a magnet for like-minded souls. Trust that the right person will come into your life at the perfect time. Someone who sees your worth, appreciates your unique qualities, and loves you unconditionally.